What's going on, everybody? You have Tone here, back with some more Draft League content. This time bringing you guys the Team Builder and Battle for week number 3 of Season 7 of the YCL, where this week we are taking on King Sosa, the coach of the Cold Summer Assassins. Be sure to check him out in the description, as well as all the other coaches taking part in the YCL. So, if you guys missed last week's battle, we did come away with a nice 3-0 win in that battle, so we are now 1-1 on the season, and here we are taking on King Sosa, who's coming into this match at 2-0, and just looking at his team, it's not surprising why he's 2-0, especially considering the first two Pokemon he ended up picking up. He had the first pick of the draft, and he snagged up Fluttermane, and then he also has that Palafin, and he has rain support, and it's really annoying. Like, it's really hard-hitting, really strong, and it'll be really difficult for me to deal with. Like, that's the onslaught of offense he has at his disposal, especially considering Fluttermane is just ridiculous, being base 135 special attack, base 135 speed, and then still being able to run like Life Orb, Booster Energy, and any of that stuff. It's just ridiculous. And I honestly don't have the best matchup versus Fluttermane. My combination of Ghost and Fairy Resist aren't really good. And stuff that can take a hit from Fluttermane, they don't really do that well against everything else in the team. So, with that being said, I'm going to just jump right into it. Before I get started, I also want to give a big thank you to Shuckle King for looking over the team, giving me some suggestions and helping me change up some stuff and fine-tune some extra stuff that I kind of overlooked on my part. So, without further ado, let's just quickly jump into the team really quick to not ramble on for so long. So, first that we have here for this week, we have our Choice Specs Gardevoir. Originally this was Choice Scarf, but Shuckle King convinced me otherwise that Specs was a lot better in this matchup, considering if you look at his team, he doesn't really have the best of Fairy Resists. Granted, he does have a Reveroom. Granted, it may be 4 times resistant to Fairy type attacks. It does get worn down over time to the point where if Reveroom is gone, Moonblast is free. I also forgot to mention that my opponent's Tera captains are the Beartic, the Altaria, and the Espeon. So finally, Tera captain that's not a fire type. So yeah. But anyway, he does not have a good Fairy Resist outside of Reveroom, but I can easily chip away at Reveroom with the rest of my team, so I'm not really concerned about that. Regardless, Psy Shock is basically there to do a bit more damage to the Fluttermane. If I can catch that thing, well, not really coming in on the switch, but it is there over Psychic. Thunderbolt is basically only there to guarantee knock out Palafin in hero form, because I cannot do that with Moonblast or Psyshock, and then Healing Wish is just there to bring something back. Modest to hit as hard as possible, max special attack, enough speed to guarantee outspeed Modest max speed Scovillain, and the rest are just thrown to HP. Very straightforward, hard-hitting wall breaker for the team. Next up, we do have my Roaring Moon, and with Rosalie Berry, and honestly, I hate this set. I hate that I have to utilize Roaring Moon in this manner because of the fact that that Fluttermane is just so big of a menace and a big pain in my behind that I have to run this set. Even stupider, as even with this investment, so with my investment, I guarantee take a Moonblast from an unboosted Fluttermane. But the thing is, if hazards are, if rocks are up, it's a roll to live. It's a roll in my favor, like 37.5. I couldn't make it a guaranteed avoidance because I need the other benchmarks on Roaring Moon to hit the stuff I wanted. The speed to guarantee outspeed Espeon. Granted, I probably could have done Espeon creeping like Volcarona on my team. I probably could have done that just so I have like a bit more investment. The 156 attack ensures that I am able to knock out Fluttermane with HP investment with Ironhead that I'm predicting it to have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then everything else is just HP and Spadef with Rosalie Berry. Like, I take 93 max from unboosted Fluttermane's Moonblast, which is still ridiculous that I have to like rely on a set like this. I probably could have been Assault Vest too, just so I can also have a means of guarantee, also taking not only hits from the Flutter Mane, but also having a way of taking hits from the Pelipper if I really wanted to go that route. But either way, this set is just very straightforward. Crunch and Dragon Claw, dual stab, Iron Head to hit the Flutter Mane, like I mentioned, as well as any other of his Tera captains if they decide to terrestrialize into a fairy type, and then U-turn is there for momentum. Outside of that, the EV spread, the moveset is pretty straightforward and to the point. Then we have my main win con. We have our Volcarona with the Fiery Dance, Giga Drain, Tera Blast, and Quiver Dance with Tera Water. No Morning Sun on this set, if only due to the fact that Morning Sun's recovery is hindered by Pelipper's Rain. I don't recover half my health in the rain. I recover less than that. And I figured, considering I am facing a rain team, I figured I'd get more mileage by just recovering health by clicking Giga Drain, as opposed to trying to just click Morning Sun and recover health that way. In the grand scheme of things, this sort of set just fit my team a whole lot better. Tera Blast was specifically only there, I don't remember what it was for specifically. I could say Scovillain, but Scovillain is already hit neutrally by Fiery Dance. So I'm trying to remember what the thing I wanted to hit with Tera Blast was. I think it was just a filler move, to be perfectly honest, because the combination of fire plus grass just hits everything on his team. It could have been something else. Maybe it could have been like sub or whatever, but regardless, this set is just really, really good. Max HP to be as bulky as possible. Enough speed to outspeed Flutter Mane at +1 if it's not booster energy. And the rest I just threw in a special attack. Modest Nature to hit as hard as possible. Nothing much else to say about that. And then Boots just to ensure that I don't take hazard damage from the Tinglu or the Knuckle Stack, or even like Reveroom if it goes for Toxic Spikes or whatever. Next up, we have my Choice Scarf Goldango with Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, and Trick. My other way of checking the Flutter Mane, if it's not booster energy, or if it's switched out after booster energy is activated, this gives me a means of outspeeding that thing. Revenge Killer with a Shadow Ball. Focus Blast only there for the Tinglu. Granted, I'm not going to do jack to that thing, because that thing is just way too bulky with that ability. And then Trick is just there to cripple one of its defensive mons. Again, very straightforward set. Nothing much else to say about that. Just max special attack, speed for Flutter Mane with my Scarf, and then the rest just thrown into bulk. Very straightforward as it comes as a Revenge Killer. Then we have my Stealth Rocker, my Great Tusk with the Pasho Berry, Headlong Rush, Head Smash, Rapid Spin, and Stealth Rock. No, the second move you see there is not a typo. I specifically had Head Smash as a means to guarantee knock out or do as much damage as I can to that Pelipper, because the sooner I get rid of Pelipper, the sooner I can get rid of Rain. The sooner I get rid of Rain, the easier it is for the rest of my teams. That way I don't have to deal with Rain boosted Jet Punches from the Palafin. I don't have to deal with Swift Swim, Bear Tick, stuff like that. And the combination of Headlong Rush and Head Smash did more for my team than opposed to any other move. Maybe I could have had Knockoff, but again, Head Smash is just there to surprise the Pelipper, which can normally come in on Great Tusk fairly easily, since it resists, since it's immune to ground, resists fighting, and all that stuff. And then Brabison for removal, and then Stealth Rock is Stealth Rock. A very straightforward set. This is enough speed to guarantee outspeed Pelipper, I believe. This guarantee outspeeds Pelipper, and I believe Scovillain, if it's modest. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's modest Scovillain, or like non-speed boosting nature Scovillain to a lesser extent. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Great Tusk. It's just a very straightforward offensive Stealth Rock set. Pasho Berry is just there to take a super effective Jet Punch from the Palafin if needed, and that's pretty much it. And like Bear Tick if it goes for like Liquidation in the Rain, and I need to take a hit from that. So that is the Great Tusk. And then finally is my Arboliva making its debut for the team with leftovers Giga Drain, Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam, and Growth. This set is just basically designed to be my backup rain check, so to speak. It also has a decent matchup against his stealth, his main hazard setters, his Ting Lu, his Knuckle Stack, and the to a lesser extent Rev Room. Rev Room I would have to like catch on the switch with an Earth Power, but other than that though, his other entry hazard setters and the Ting Lu and the Knuckle Stack, I can easily bring this thing in and do a big do some damage with Giga Drain. Again, Earth Power is literally only there for Rev Room. Dazzle Gleam, again, literally only there for Altaria, and then Growth is just there basically as a means of being able to do a bit more damage against stuff like Ting Lu, since my special attack will be lowered because of its ability. And it also gives me a means of recovering more health against stuff like Flutter Mane, as this thing can take at least one hit from Flutter Mane if I need to take a hit in some sort of desperation attempt, then go for Giga Drain. The investment you see on your screen, the 52 speed lets me guarantee outspeed uninvested Ting Lu. The 76 attack, special attack investment is there to guarantee Oko even max HP Palafin with Giga Drain. After Seed Sour activates, my Grassy Terrain gets up. I retaliate with a Grassy Terrain Grass Stab boosted Giga Drain, knock that thing out. And like I said, if the Palafin is not banded, then it cannot 2-KO my Arboliva with Ice Punch or Drain Punch. They do about the same damage roughly. But yeah, that's the Arboliva's job. It's just there to be as a soft check to his physical attackers in the rain. And yeah, with that being said, that is a team builder. It's a little bit shorter. Will hopefully keep these a bit more condensed in the future. And without further ado, let's hop on over to the battle. Alright guys, so here we are with the battle against King Sosa, and he pretty much brought everything I expected. No, Espeon's good. Yeah, this is pretty much more or less the 6 I expected him to bring. Flutter Mane, Ting Lu, Pelipper, Beartick, Reverum, Palafin, yep. So I'm just going to lead off with Arboliva, because I feel like he's going to lead off with Palafin. Like the only bad lead for the bad leads for Arboliva is if he leads him with Pelipper, or like basically anything that's not. I'm expecting him to lead off with Palafin because he wants to get the free like flip turn or whatever, so he gets into hero form faster. This is the only reason why I'm leading off with Arboliva. He could also lead off with Pelipper too. If he leads off with Pelipper, my switch-in, I'm a guess, would be Goldengo. But regardless, it should be an interesting matchup for sure. Hopefully I can get something done with my Volk. Alright, so here we are. Let's go. Good luck, have fun to Sosa. I'm really not looking forward to facing Flutter Mane though. We see Reverum lead. Oh, I did not expect that. Do I stay in though? I don't want to risk him just going for a poison move and knocking out Arboliva. So I'm just going to go straight into my Great Tusk. As much as I don't want to, but I don't want to take any chances with this thing. So Great Tusk comes out. Toxic Spike. Imagine I stayed in Earth Powered. Dang. Then again, he could have been Sash or Shuckleberry. Do I rapid? I really want to rapid spin, but let me just headlong rush. I mean, he could be Sash, or not. He went Pelipper. Yep. I shouldn't really doubt myself here. Not doubt myself. Double. What's the word I'm looking for? Double doubt myself. Yeah. All right. So since this thing came in, I'm just gonna head smash now. Oh my god, he's Scarf. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, This hurts. Me not spinning hurts even more now. Now I gotta play with T-Spikes up, and this thing is... Oh my god. Alright, so that was a waste of my Tusk. God damn. Alright, that's not a good start. So now I'm forced to go Goldango now. That's definitely a Scarf Pelipper. Because I made Tusk outspeed Pelipper guaranteed. Oh boy. The other problem is, I know for a fact he's going Ting Lu, but... I could double, but... I'm just going to Shadow Ball. I know he's going Ting Lu. Like, why wouldn't he? Yep. Alternatively, I could have went Gardevoir instead, but it's fine. I get a Spadep drop. That means nothing though. Leftovers, alright. Well, I'm not really that concerned about Ting Lu though. I do have my switch in to this, so I'm just going to go directly out back into Arboliva. The downside is though, I'm now going to have to get poisoned, which is not ideal for me. Not ideal in the least. Substitute. Okay. So is he not Hazard? I don't know what this thing does. Sub is interesting for sure. But regardless, I'm just going to let Giga Drain break this thing sub. We are faster. So we break the sub. Good. So what's he going to go for here? Body Press? Ruination? Spikes. Sub Spikes. Interesting. Really interesting. Well, I guess Ting Lu could force switches, but I wasn't expecting Sub with a Hazard, though. That's really, really interesting on his part. I could Giga Drain again, but I kind of also want to go for Earth Power. On the off chance he decides to go with the Reverie. Awesome. Okay, so we capped the Reverie. Let me see if he's Focus Sash or Shuckaberry. He's not Balloon, or else I would have seen it. Okay, good. We just knocked it out flat. Great. Okay, so Arboliva picks up its first kill of the season. Very nice. And Moonblast from my Specs Gardevoir is free. Let's go. I will gladly take that. I would have loved to have gotten the spikes off the field, but that's my own fault. So what's he... This also does invites him to go back into Pelipper, though. That's the other downside. Yep, here it comes. T-Spikes being up isn't terrible. Like, it really only affects this, to be perfectly honest. Like, Roaring Moon is a different story. Like, he's definitely going to Hurricane here. So, I'm forced to go into Goldango. I could have went Gardevoir, but I don't know how much Gardevoir would have taken from Hurricane. I also don't want him to randomly click, like, Hydro. Okay, Hurricane. Good. Okay, that does nothing. And... Like, does it really matter what I click here? Like, not really. I get more chip off on Ting Lu if he goes back into it. Yeah. And I doubt he sub-spikes, like, Rest or something. There's no way. So, make it rain for 25. Alright. I'll take that. But every time he goes Ting Lu, I'm just gonna go right back into Arboliva. Like, I don't really see a reason not to. Because with Reverie gone, Giga Train's also free. So I'm assuming he's going to have Earthquake. Okay. Ruination. Fair enough. Alright. Grassy Terrain is up, so... At least the Giga Drain is free. I get Chip on something. The only other downside is the fact that I do not knock out Ting Lu from this range. I do a KO, but I don't kill for sure. But regardless, I'm just going to Giga Drain. I don't want to risk him, like... He's definitely going to switch. But what would he go into now? I guess his Grass Resist would be Flutter Mane. He went Pelipper. It's offensive, so it's definitely going to get 2 KO'd. Yum. Alright. I think at this point, it's just going to be a simple rinse and repeat. Like, I really can't do anything else in position, because, like, this Scarf Pelipper can still do so much work, and it's annoying me. Like, I can still, like, endgame with Volk, but it's going to be a lot more difficult unless I get rid of this. I really want to go Gardevoir, but I don't want to risk him. I don't want to risk getting into a kill by Hurricane. I gotta go back into Goldango. Alright, Goldango comes back in. Takes spikes damage. U-turns, yep. I'm assuming this is where Flutter Mane comes in now. It makes the most sense. If Flutter Mane comes out, then I'm just going to assume it's going to have booster energy. Because that's basically what he's been running the last 2 games, from what I saw. Yep. Flutter Mane's out. There's the booster energy. Special attack? Okay, never mind. Well, there's no need to, like, tempt fate here. This sucks. I do not like this Pokemon. As much as I don't want to do this, I guess I have to sack off Arboliva. I wanted to keep it for the Palafin, but I really can't. Yep. Alright, good Mystical Fire play. Good Mystical Fire. So I let Arboliva go down, and I guess I have to. I guess I gotta set up with Volk. Like, if there's any other opportunity, I guess I have to do it now. I could probably set up in front of Ting Lu too, but alright, Grassy Terrain's gone, so maybe not. But I don't see any other opportunity. But let me also. Actually, before I do that, let me see if I can actually live a Moonblast. There's a layer of spikes up, but it's a roll. Like, what other play do I have? If this fails, I just go Volk afterwards. Alright, get poison, take the spikes, and just hope and pray to God I live. It's a roll in my favor. It's a roll in my favor. Like, are you Scarf this? I mean, even if I was Scarf, he's still faster than me, so I don't know what he's, like, contemplating. He's just gonna Moonblast. Oh my god. Rosalie Berry pops. Please live. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? It killed... He got the roll. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I don't have any other play now. I just gotta go Vulcan Quiver Dance. And hope and pray to God he's not like... He doesn't have like Thunderbolts or something. Oh boy. This is ridiculous, man. I gotta Quiver. Well, let me Tera first, actually. And then Quiver Dance. If he also has Calm Mind too, I think it's over. Alright. Tera Water. Shadow Ball. That did nothing. Quiver Dance up. And because of the booster energy, I think we need to get the +3 to outspeed this. But Quiver again. He Mystical Fires. That's fine. My special attack gets dropped, but that's okay. That is okay. I definitely need the Quiver Dance one more time, though. I should live any hit as long as he doesn't crit me. Shadow Ball. Okay, good, good. +3. Alright, and now I click Giga Drain for some health. Alright, good. 2 a KO. Get some health back. Shadow Balls again. I'm actually surprised he didn't click Mystical Fire. But I'll take this. I will take this. Okay, Flutter Mane's down. Thank God I did not get swept by this thing. Thank goodness. Okay. So he still has the Rain and the Ting Lu. So I'm assuming he goes on the Pelipper here to get the Rain back up for the Beartic and the Palafin. Yeah, you should go Pelipper here if I'm being honest. He goes Beartic instead. That is interesting. Well, I think no matter what, I don't need the Fiery Dance to be perfectly honest. +2 should be enough to kill. So yeah, I'm just gonna Giga Trade for health. And you can also Terras. Yep, you can go to Tera. That's the other reason why I didn't click Fiery Dance. Is he Tera Water? Yes, let's go. So we caught the Tera Water going. We caught the Beartic going to Tera Water, so I can +2 Giga Drain. Please kill. We barely killed, but we got so much health back. Oh my god. We're back to near full now. Great. Close combat. Eat it up. Defense drop. And we get the Flame Body burn. Awesome. So does Flame Body kill? It does not. He barely lives on a sliver of health. But I'm going to Giga Drain again, though. Aqua Jet. Tera boosted, but he's burnt. Did 14. Alright, so that's now 2 kills for my Volk. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 kills for my Volk. I'm really surprised he didn't go Pelipper first. But I guess he goes Palafin now and Jet Punches? Or he could go Palafin and sack, he could go Palafin and sack Pelipper too. No, he just goes directly into Pelipper. Okay, so he gets the rain back up, yes, but he does give me more HP recovery, which I will gladly take. I will gladly take HP on this. Alright, so that's 3 kills now for Volk. I don't know if a Jet Punch from Palafin in the rain kills, though, from this range. But he's definitely going Palafin now. I feel like he's going to sack off Ting Lu. Just to get into hero form. That's what I'm thinking. Like, he still has a... No, he just... Oh, God. I lived. And I got the Flame Body Bird. Oh, my God. Let's go. Let's go, Volk. Let's go. Oh, my God. Volcarona just swept. Oh, my God. I cannot believe it. I thought for sure he was going to switch. He was going to switch into Ting Lu. I thought he was bringing out Palafin, then sacking Ting Lu just to get Palafin in hero form. I think he had a shot if he did that and then just click Banded Jet Punch. I think he would have killed if he was in hero form. So this is a clean. Yeah, this is a wrap. Cause nothing he can go for. He doesn't have Whirlwind, or else he would have clicked it. Yeah, Ruination. This game is over. So yeah, Volker, I cannot believe... I'm really, like, surprised I'm in a position where we're actually going to win this game, and I thought I wasn't going to win this game. So, so we're going to pick up the 3-0 W over King Sosa on the back of Volcarona picking up 5 kills. And getting the Quiver Dance sweep. Now, granted, I was not expecting this to happen after, like, I really thought I was going to get bent over backwards by that Flutter Mane, like, straight up. It's really difficult to put into words, like, what happened in the middle of that battle. Because I felt like, I really didn't think I'd be getting a Volcarona sweep, considering what he brought. But, a couple things to note, from my perspective. Well, first and foremost, the Great Tusk, I should have clicked Rapid Spin first. Because if he went Flutter Mane on my Rapid Spin, who cares? Like, there was no way he was staying in with Reverum. That was my own fault. And if I got the spin off as he went Pelipper, I would have went for Head Smash and knocked out the Pelipper. So I could have got rid of Pelipper so much earlier in the game. Like, I let the rain stay up longer than needed for my opponent. That was 1. 2, I think the sequence of plays that he did at the towards the end there, after Flutter Mane went down, what I thought he would have done was, after Flutter Mane went down, I thought he would go Pelipper, sack Pelipper to get the rain up, then go Bear Tick, exit this, then go Bear Tick, he Tera Waters, he lived the Giga Drain as you saw, and then he goes for close combat into Aqua Jet. And even if Aqua Jet didn't kill, like, close combat to Aqua Jet didn't kill, like, if the Flame Body thing still happened, he still had Palafin in the back with rain up, he could have still Jet Punch. Or at the very least, he could have went Palafin, sacked Ting Lu, as I was talking about earlier, and then brought back in Palafin in hero form, and if he was choice banded, he definitely had a shot to win with Jet Punch. Especially if he had enough rain turns to knock out both my Gardevoir and Goldango. Because Gardevoir was definitely dropping to Jet Punch in the rain. Like, hands down. Especially considering I wasn't able to get rid of the spikes. And Goldango, I believe, yeah, I think he had a shot. Like, if he had gotten up, like, I feel like he had a shot to at least prevent the Volcarona sweep, but I think it was more the fact that if there was more time, he definitely would have made those plays. I feel like. I think he felt like I think he was just a bit flustered in his situation, like after the Volcarona got the third quiver dance up, or he could have just kept spamming Mystical Fire with Fluttermane to ensure I wouldn't be at +2 special attack, because he could have left some hits too. But that's just my own personal opinion. Like, it's really hard to determine like what your opponent's thinking, but that's just my own thought process into like what I would have done in his position, like to prevent that sweep. But man, what a game. What else can I really say in this situation? Aside from the great Tusk play and everything else, I felt like I played alright. But yeah. Shoutouts to Volcarona, man. I really didn't think I'd be pulling this game back after the Fluttermane knocked down my Roaring Moon. I thought I was screwed. I thought he had Thunderbolt or something, or whatever the case may be, but no, I set up with Volcarona in front of Fluttermane and essentially got the sweep. I got the sweep. My bad. Yeah. So yeah, I really don't know what to say about this one. It's very, very weird in a sense, but I think this is like a precursor for future seasons in Scarlet and Violet. I think you guys may have put Volcarona a bit too low, especially if you're allowing a sweeper with access. If you're allowing a Pokemon with access to a way of boosting its speed to terrestrialize like Volcarona, which is probably like the top, easily a top 3 Tera option, especially in the YCL format. Like a 13-point budget on a 12-point Volcarona, like I will gladly take that. So yeah, I think they made a mistake in allowing me to Tera this mon, but I ain't gonna complain. Volcarona put in work, picking up 5 kills in this matchup. We pick up the 3-0W. GG again to King Sosa. His links will be in the description down below. Also be sure, once again, check all the coaches in the YCL. And yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy, and until the next time, this is Tone, signing out for now. Peace out.